Hey, it's Victor from Social Firestarter. Today I want to talk about a highly debated topic amongst the SEO industry. So that would be agencies that provide some sort of a guarantee for their SEO services in regards to rankings and results. So a lot of times when I see this, it is something along the lines of acquiring your rank on page one within a certain amount of time, guaranteed, or maybe like the service is free or something like that, or some sort of a risk reversal there within that deal. So the problem with this kind of thing, and there's a lot of different reasons or a lot of different things to unpack here that are problematic, but I'd like to make 2 points here in this video about why this is a big red flag if you're looking for an agency to work with. So I guess two big things, but the first one would be the structure behind a campaign that you start where you're really just aiming to get one rank and one rank only. So the thing about legal SEO or just doing SEO for legal niches is that you're facing some of the most toughest competition when it comes to the SEO industry, just because there are so many people involved and so many people that are willing to spend an awful lot of money and put forth this huge budget to really be ranking on Google and maintain their place up there. So just because of that amount of competition, it creates a lot of issues if you have some sort of a campaign where you're really only trying to focus on one rank. Now, the thing about SEO campaigns is that if you want to truly acquire a top rank on something that is worth your while, then oftentimes you need to actually create a structure that covers many different keywords that are relevant to that one that you're trying to rank for. So let me try to unpack that a little bit. Basically, if you are going after a category that's tough, like personal injury, and let's say you're just trying to acquire that rank, a lot of times all of the other attorneys, all of the other law firms that have that ranking already are also ranking on other relevant key terms. So for example, if you are not anywhere to be if you're nowhere to be seen for things like car accident attorney, slip and fall attorney, premises liability attorney, or anything like that that you can think of that falls under the personal injury umbrella, if you're nowhere to be seen for any of those, then you're going to have a huge, you're going to have a very tough time ranking against everybody that does have that type of visibility already. They're way more relevant for personal injury than a campaign where you're just focusing on that one key term and that key term only. So again, SEO, it should be done at a holistic level where you look at all of the different signals that are involved and all of the different pages, all of the different pieces of content that you're going to need to acquire that type of visibility. So just from like a planning standpoint, you can't really build a powerful SEO campaign within a legal niche that only targets one key term and where you only have that one goal in mind. If you follow through and try to do stuff like link building and you really only look at that one key term, it becomes a whole lot tougher for you to gain traction because all of a sudden things just look a whole lot spammier since you're just working on one specific type of search query. So now the other big point that I wanted to make is at this point, the Google platform, the Google algorithms, they have become so complex over the years of being worked on by so many different people within Google that it is incredibly difficult for even a Google official, even somebody working within the search platform, it is incredibly difficult for any of them to be able to tell you how the algorithm actually works, like to a level where they could guarantee you a specific rank within a certain amount of time. Um, Basically, it doesn't take too much to really figure out how much work Google has been doing to this platform for so many years. But there are different segments within this business that all work simultaneously to build the platform. So at this point, no one person within Google actually knows how it truly all works. Again, going back to, if you are a marketer that promises a guarantee like that, like a specific result within a specific period of time, it's very unrealistic and unprofessional to do something like that, because quite frankly, nobody really knows how long it might take. Even if you are completely sure of yourself and you have ranked the same niche in multiple cities time and time again, each city does have its clear variation. There's different law firms and different marketers in each city, with different sizes of populations, different demographics, and different budget sizes for those SEO campaigns. So you really do have to treat it like a different game in each city that you work on. So now I want to bring this back to what kind of guarantees can you actually provide as an agency, or rather, if you are an attorney, what type of guarantees can you actually listen to without feeling like you're getting lied to, I guess. So something that you can always guarantee as an agency is the gradual increase and improvements of the rankings, as well as maybe a certain amount of coverage of the key terms. Basically, how many different practice areas are you willing to support with the work that you're doing for SEO? So, in other words, I could say you might not be able to guarantee a specific amount of time to acquire a specific rank or a specific level of visibility, but if you are providing thorough work in a holistic manner that is actually competitive, then I would say you can pretty much always guarantee a gradual increase. So gradual meaning, if you're looking at things from month to month and quarter to quarter, you should be able to see some pretty clear progress, especially when you go into year-to-year comparisons. That's where it really should come out, and you should see a really clear distinction of whether or not the SEO results were worth it. So those were my opinions on that subject. But let me know if you have questions about that. Let me know if you have some sort of a different guarantee that I didn't mention, or something that's maybe really creative and out there that you want me to take a look at. But that's going to be it for this video, and I will catch everyone on the next one.